Welcome to day 4, guys. Today we're going to be discussing what the role of a coach is. This is kind of different for everybody. So I want you to sit down for about 2 seconds and I want you to ask yourself how you want to be a coach. Because how you want to be a coach might be different than how I want to be a coach. And the things that you do may be a little bit different than the things that I do. But I'll tell you what I feel the role of a coach is. I feel that the role of a coach is to inspire and to motivate and to kind of bring people back when they fall off the wagon, because trust me, people will fall off the wagon. It's human nature. Nobody is perfect. And if these people don't have coaching to help keep them accountable for long, long periods of time, like we do, then they might think that they can run this all on their own and they've done 3 rounds of the 21-day fix. They don't need an accountability group for a 4th. They've got it. But what you need to do as a coach is you need to follow back up with those people that say that they're going to go off on their own, and you're going to say, hey, how you doing? You having good success? Excellent. And I always try to keep it on a little bit of a positive note. So how is your success this month? How are you doing? How are you feeling? Are you drinking your Shakeology every day? Do you need any help with anything? And what you're doing with this is you're creating these relationships with these people and you're helping to remind them why they started, and then you're helping bring them back in case they fall off the wagon. What you need to do with this sometimes, though, is you need to push comfort zones. Not just your challengers' comfort zones, but you need to push your own comfort zone. Because as a coach, not everybody is really good at human interactions, let's be honest. I know I'm not perfect at it, but I will tell you that the more I interact with people, the easier it gets and the better I become at it. And that's kind of one of my weaknesses is human interaction. So what I want you to do is I want you to sit down and I want you to make a list of the things that make you uncomfortable about coaching. Whether it be human interaction, whether it be following through on your product of the product, working out every day, or whether it be follow-ups, or whether it be, making videos for your challengers and your team. Figure out what makes you uncomfortable, and then I want you to go do it. And I want you to do it again. And I want you to do it again. And I want you to do it again. And I want you to keep doing it. Because when we do things consistently over time, we become successful at them. And that's all that I want you to take away from this, really. I want you to take away consistency. A coach is consistent, and that's what you need to remember. A coach is a whole bunch of other different things, but what a coach is, above and beyond everything else, is consistent. A good coach is consistent, You need to be consistent in your groups. You need to be consistent in your posting on your like page and your personal page. And you need to be consistent in your follow-ups, because people read messages and they forget to respond, or they saw that you messaged them while they were sitting at a stoplight, so they read it really quick. And then they said, oh, I'm driving, I can't respond, put it down, and forgot to respond. So you guys need to remember to be consistent, especially in those follow-ups. And you need to be consistent in who you are. You need to figure out what you want as a coach, what you want to accomplish as a coach, and what kind of a coach you want to be. And then you need to play that role. That's who you need to be. And this may change over time based on how long you've been coaching and, your comfort levels. But like I said, you're going to start pushing those comfort zones and you're going to start to expand outside of them. And you're not only going to grow as a coach, but you're going to grow as a human being too. And you're really going to see these changes in your life take place. And it's going to be pretty phenomenal to watch them. So be consistent, inspire, motivate, and, remind people why they're doing what they're doing by constantly reminding yourself of why you're doing what you're doing. So take a few minutes to write that down, guys. Make a list of 3 to 5 things that you are not comfortable with in terms of coaching. And I want you to go, and for the next week, I want you to make sure you're doing those things regularly, every single day, each one of those things. I also want you to touch base with your sponsor coach and let your sponsor coach know what things are making you uncomfortable about coaching, what things make you a little nervous about coaching. And that's something that I want you to work with your sponsor coach on and see what you can do to tackle those challenges, because you never know, maybe your sponsor coach has the same comfort zone issues, and you guys can work together to both resolve each of them and push past your comfort zone. Hope you enjoyed day 4, guys, and we'll see you for day 5.